Hello and welcome to the eSports.com guide to Galactic War. I'm Quitch and I will be walking you through this Galactic War. During the course of this video we're going to look at how to play Galactic War, some good tactics, how to play the metagame. Also there's some upcoming changes to Galactic War, so for this video I will be using the latest PTE, which is the newly released 82772 PTE, which has made some changes to the Galactic War Relentless difficulty, as well as introducing the new card mechanics. So it's possible that by the time you're watching this video perhaps a few of the meta mechanics would have changed, but I think that primarily the lessons shown in this video will remain true. So let's get into this. Fire up a Galactic War. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to use the size medium, which is the new default, and we're going to change the difficulty up to relentless, because absurd is just too much. I cannot beat absurd. I can tackle relentless. We will see how this goes. I can check on hardcore because another small baby and we can handle no saves. Also, something that's not perhaps as apparent to people is that the faction you choose is not going to be one of the ones you have to fight, which means that if you find any of the factions particularly difficult to fight against, they're an ideal candidate to select here. So I'm not sure who we're going to pick. Kind of like blue. I don't worry fighting against them. I'd probably rather not fight against perhaps orange. I think orange might be the heavier faction. But on the other hand, I don't understand to beat it. So, nuts to you, we're going to go red. And we're going to go with the box standard vehicle commander, because that's something you'll all have unlocked. And therefore, it's going to produce a good base to play from. Now, as you play Galactic War, you can unlock other commanders if you defeat certain enemies in certain systems. So as you can see, I've unlocked the artillery commander. Right, let's do this. Okay, so here we are in our medium system. We can use the mouse wheel here to zoom in and out, hold down left mouse to move around the map. We've got our starting system, and one of the changes is that we now always have, no matter the size of the map, we always have two neutral systems. So the first thing we're going to do is let's hop into the systems and see what is available to us. Exploring system. Okay, so you see here, there's been some changes that give us now 3 texts to choose from instead of just the 1. And early on, let's have a look at what we've got. Commander armor, commander speed, or data bank. Data bank's very useful, but I think before we get into any of the battles, we're actually going to want some tech rather than just building up data banks. Since I'm thinking that the commander armor tech might be best, will then allow us to use our commander slightly more aggressively if we want to. Especially as later on we get into tougher odds, we might need to use him to even those odds up. So let's grab that. If we lose the commander, we lose the game, so that can't be too bad. Not exactly my first tech of choice, I must say, though. Okay, let's have a look. See what we get. Second tech. Okay, this this is more like it. All good techs. Now, generally, you're going to find that a number of techs here actually some of the best techs, but sub-commander is very useful. As you get deeper into the systems, you're going to come up against more than one enemy commander. You're going to come against 2, 3 enemy commanders, and that's going to be pretty tough to handle by yourself. A sub-commander might not win you the game, but it's always going to be a valuable ally to have at your side, and especially as you get to multi-planets as well, it's a good way of denying the enemy some of those additional planets, because the sub-commander can just delay them. He doesn't need to win the war, he just needs to take some of the pressure off of you. This is nice, but I think right now I would rather have the sub-commander because they tend to be rarer and they're just so damn useful. Now, as you go deep into an enemy system, you'll find harder and harder battles, so these are the edge systems that are probably relatively easy. Let's start with... Let's see how many systems each of these unlocks. So we want to go somewhere that opens up options for us. So this one, for example... In fact, no, I think they all open up too. So let's go take on blue. On what possibly could be a water planet. Which is not too bad at all. Okay, so single planet. Should only have one enemy commander. Let's go in there and take on this guy. Now, what you're going to want to do in Galactic War is you want to play aggressive. You're often going to be at a disadvantage for the enemy. You're going to have your techs to give you an edge, but you might be at a disadvantage in terms of numbers, and certainly on absurd difficulty, for example, sometimes the enemy commanders will have resource boosts behind the scenes. And you won't be aware of this, but that'll be the case. They'll have resource boosts, and the longer you take, the faster you can get overwhelmed. Let's have a look. Okay, another water planet. Jungle planet with 57 metal. Now note here that I am using a couple of mods, so I highly recommend using PA Mod Manager to customize the UI to your taste. PA was built to allow this kind of modding to happen. So for example, I have the Better System View mod that introduces the metal count on the planet. I'm also using Auto Factory, which means that my factories will always produce something so long as I have some resources, which means I don't have to just stab the idle factory hotkey all the time. So, let's have a look. We've got our sub-commander, we've got one enemy commander. Let's find a spawn, and I think spawn 1 is looking a lot more tempting. Spawn 2's got this nice expansion here, but you got to trek a little way to get to it. I think spawn 1's going to be better for some natural expansion. Start here. Yeah, we could always air fab down there. Yeah. Plus that might be an enemy spawn. So let's go here, number 1. And we'll factory into our resources so that we're easily defending them. Alright, and let's also camera anchor this area so that we can easily return to it, like so. Okay, so we're going to start with a relatively standard build order for this sort of thing. The factory, energy. I'm going to go straight into the factory at that point, and we'll top that off with a bit more energy. Then we'll start expanding that way. A couple of fabbers, and a repeating bolo build. So what I did there is I left clicked the bolo to get him to build constantly. As you can see here, continuous build mode is on, and I control clicked the fabbers, so they got the front of the queue, but they're not part of the continuous build. And that way, I can get 2 fabbers straight off, and that will go into a repeating tank build, which is exactly what I want. And here, I think we'll also add some spinners, because it does. If we don't have air tech, he's going to have air tech. The enemy commanders will have all the techs. So that's another reason we have to play more aggressively, because we need to stop them going tier 2, steamrolling us with a huge economy. We can't afford that. We need to get in their face really quickly. I'm going to rely on my ally to do some of the scouting. Oh, okay, and he started down here in this resource area, so it's a good thing we didn't go to spawn 2, because that would have sucked. And let's go bookmark his spawn as well. Okay, so there's a scout coming, came from up here, so I think possibly over there. Let's send a tank force over there. Shouldn't have to worry too much about him raiding us too early on. I think we'll have another energy there, and queue up a couple more of these. And for this one, we'll produce a fabber who can then go on to build us more of this energy that we're going to want. And let's send ourselves one of our spinners over there as well, just in case we run into air. Alright, in fact, our sub-commander is scouting over here for us. Another fighter. Alright, let's redirect over here then. I'm going to use a lot of hotkeys during the course of this game, so select all combat units, for example. Move them over here. Okay. Okay, well now we're starting to find him. Now, if we didn't... Okay, here's the enemy, so we're going to have to change some of these build orders, so we don't build it into him. Let's rally our factories over in this general direction. Where are our troops? Where are you going? I don't think so. I want to build some energy. I don't want to have him spend all his life moving trees, because if you build through trees, they've got to reclaim the trees first. That's not very... That's going to slow us right down. We don't want that. Where are you, Commander? Another trick we can do here is we're going to uber cannon these trees, get this burning, so then hopefully the forest will have burnt down by the time we have to build anything. And that will make it easier for us to expand quickly, because if we're having to spend time reclaiming trees, not as effective. So let's start. He's right next to us. Let's get right in his face. Let's switch over to Infernos here. Let's go all Infernos, in fact, because as long as the forest... What's he going for? Oh, he's got a bit of everything. Okay, as long as he's right next to us, we can try and Inferno rush him, especially with this... Well, we had tree cover, now burning down, unfortunately. Would have been nice, because that makes it harder for them to shoot the Infernos effectively. You'll see the trees blocking some of the shots. He's got Grenadiers, so let's keep these moving in some kind of unpredictable paths. Making sure those shots are missing as often as they can, and perfect. Okay, this is looking good. We're already right in his face. He's expanding out towards this water. We've got control of the metal in this area. Okay, let's... Okay, so we ended up losing that fabber clearly wasn't paying very much attention there. Now you can see here that my income is 0, which means that I'm gaining. I think I'm gaining energy from my ally at this point, not using my own energy, because I'm spending too much, but he's got too much energy, so it's working out all right for us. Let's keep the factories building, and keep the expansion going. We really need to have this fab over here building more metal, though. Let's give everything a tech order and really get stuck in. Okay, yeah, we need to keep this expansion going, so we know he's not here. That's the same expansion point as well. That metal thing sucks. Our efficiency tanking, but at this point we can afford to be a little lazy because we're running away with this game already. More infernos, more infernos, more infernos, more infernos. Yeah, inferno frenzy. That's what we're going for here. His base is being crushed. Got some turrets, but okay, let's go over there and put stock to this bot factory. Great, take out that fabber, take out this bot factory. Can't do anything in that water. It's not big enough to be any kind of threat. Okay, let's regroup the troops. And let's set we can set our factory rally point there as well. So again, highly recommend using the hotkeys here. You don't want to be coming back here, double clicking your factories, moving over there. Just want to be pressing keys, getting the units. That's how you're going to summon your air force half the time as well. Yeah, let's put some tanks here. Perhaps a couple more energy because our fabber's not building it fast enough. We really need to get him another fabber to help him. And my ally's stealing the metal. Thanks to that ally. Okay, and so he sees, but he's starting to build a secondary base here. Keep it going. Okay, this is looking alright. Our economy could be better, but it's not too bad. Got good troop income. It'd be helpful if we had air so we could stop these air fabbers. But right now, our ally's doing a good job. You see our sub-commander, and you can already see just how useful a sub-commander is. And having a sub-commander is going to allow us to be a lot more aggressive on the meta map as well than we would otherwise be able to be. If you don't have a sub-commander, we'd need more text before we could push deeper into their territory. But since we have one, we can really start to just get stuck in. You go over there. Now we've got our energy. I think we'll just start to expand factories towards him. Okay, and here we're starting to take out everything he's got. Okay. Now everything on this guy. Let's turn off all of these infernos because he's... Oh, he's coming out the water, is he? Well, if he's going to stay out though, we want tanks. There we go. And he's going down. And there we go. Nice aggressive play. Perhaps I should have scouted really because he was right next door to us and then we could have just gone straight for the infernos. But when you got a sub-commander, he would sort of take a scouting for you, allowing you to just focus on building up that army. So 650, not too bad at all, I think. 82.5% efficiency though, that could be better. But let's see what tech we got. Okay, well, this sucks because I don't care about orbital speed. This sucks because I think we can win the naval. You're gonna have what, maybe one, at most 2 naval battles in the Galactic War on a medium, probably only 1, and you're gonna win it without having any tech. You're not gonna need tech to win the seas. So let's take the data bank. I think the sub-command is probably giving us enough of an edge to push in deeper into this territory. Now, if we didn't have the sub-commander, it might be worth sort of nibbling at the edges of someone else's territory, so you're only fighting one commander again, and that way you can build up your tech base. But with a sub-commander, I think we've got enough to go deeper. So let's push in. If you can take out a boss quickly, that's great, because as soon as the boss is gone, all the systems belonging to that boss turn neutral, and at that point you can go around and just pick up all the technologies and get your choice build. Once you've beaten one boss and you've grabbed all the techs, you're really going to start to snowball. And if you can beat one boss, you should be able to beat the other 2 without any problems. So let's look. Single planet, might be 2 commanders. Ah, is it okay? There's a boss there, so this could be a 2 commander fight. On 1 planet, that's fine. It's more of a problem when there's 2 planets with only 1 starting planet, because then you're so busy fighting them that they'll sneak off planet and try and own the second planet, putting you at a huge disadvantage. But with only 1 planet, I'm not too worried. especially not against Blue, who I think feels to me like the weakest faction. They seem to just do a bit of everything. They don't really hit you with. Okay, like I said, 2 enemy commanders. We're going to have to just be aggressive in taking control of these areas. Now, I don't like this terrain. I really hate this kind of terrain, especially if there's an enemy on the other side. This is a nightmare. You'll funnel through and get massacred. Oh dear, I really hate that. This is much nicer. I like nice open terrain. It's easy to overwhelm them. It's much harder to use a production, heavy production, to win through this kind of terrain here, especially with all these metal on the other side, which I bet he's going to own. Hopefully our sub-commander will land here. That'll be nice. So we're going to build here, factory over this way, I think, because this is the space. But we're going to try and expand it through to this point, and I think we will scout it early because we've got enough that someone's over there. But we've got 2 enemy commanders, so we're going to have to take it. Now, they're the same colour, but it should be noted they are completely separate. They are not sharing resources. They're not benefiting from one another in any kind of way, and I really should rotate that factory, whatever. So if you take out, say, this commander, all of their forces will be killed, and only this guy's forces will be left. So definitely hit the commander as soon as you can. Yeah, let's get a scout out there straight away. You, and then factory, and go. Let's go, little scout. Let's go see what's going on in this part of the world. Oh, let's put him on a hotkey group down here. That way we can get to him nice and easily. And yeah, you see, it's a commander not as effective as the enemies on Relentless are, or as your build should be. And there they are. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, but he's not over here. Let's go all Inferno then, and we're just going to try and swarm him. See how that works out. And I suck. I was too busy thinking about my scouting and not busy actually, getting the metal that I'm going to need to survive. To go me. Let's start rallying troops over here. Oh yes, we're going to want to have some spinners in here. Because we have no air. There you go. You can see bombers already. We're going to want that. Okay, we're suffering from metal because of the fact they suck. And we really should have been paying better attention to what the hell's going on. We're going to need to get another couple of fabbers out a lot earlier than normal, I think. The metal on here is quite sparse. We haven't got air fabbers to rapidly push out and take the territory, and we're going to lose some of these guys to bombs. It just can't be helped. But maybe we can get away with an early attack. There you go. Here come the bombers. Hopefully they didn't spot in there. Okay, we're going to push down there, start trying to take out his resources. We're going to make it... Let's retake that. Let's push over there. We have another fabber here. Going to use to grab energy. Hopefully he's... The commander's moving further away now, but there we go. I'm getting shot at by grenadiers. Let's see if his commander's here, because if he's not, we can just push in. Okay, he's not. Let's go. Okay. Take out those factories. Okay, his commander's coming around this side, so we're just going to use this building to keep him between us. And we're just going to keep taking out as much of this as we can. And our subcommander's keeping busy. We haven't... Where's the other enemy, actually? Where is... He's been found? Is he over here? Okay. Bookmark that. That's making a bit of a mockery of our expansion attempt, which is already failing anyway. I think... So we're going to have to push, because then we need to take this metal, because the other expansion route we had was over here, and he's going to be controlling this area. We need to push down. Let's get another Fabber out. We're going to be really struggling soon. Well, let's pull him back for the moment. More important that we take these. Probably take those as well. And you can continue the grand tradition of building orange. Oh really? They suck. Managed to sneak a dock through. So that's a bit of a whoopsie. Perfect. Okay, let's keep this push going. How are we doing for metal? Okay, keep building more of these things. Okay, he's trying to go tier 2, so we definitely need to shut that down. Can't putting up with that kind of nonsense. Its problem is that he's going rather unchecked, so that's going to be difficult for us. But let's just try and contain this. If we take out one of them, I think we'll be able to win just with numbers. We'll be fine. Bolt right, good. Nope. Let's check Fabbers. Okay, idle Fabber. Oh, okay. Go over there. I won't get taken out. Let's build the air thing, the anti-air first. Nope. Gather these infernos aren't making a lot of progress at this point. We can afford more of these. Building. How are we doing? Okay, let's get another. We need to start taking that territory. Let's get some guys over here. We can start shutting him down. Don't let him expand unchecked up top. Maybe we should start bringing our command down to really pull off this push, because we're running out of metal anyway. So we haven't got enough troops there to overwhelm his commander. Let's finish that factory and then we'll bring him down. Because we don't have the metal production. We have the metal production anyway to grabbing all of that. Okay, I think I'll revert you to a Bolo factory. Yeah. Okay, so bringing our commander in now. Where are you going to expand to next? Over here, I think. Probably around there. We have these factories. Shut down this production. I'm not worried about his tier 2. I think we might have enough Infernos to... we don't have enough here to take him out, actually. Say what we can. Too much. But it's fine, because now we can come take this. So, where do I want this guy? Here, I think. I don't want those factories on the wrong side of the divide. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, he's doomed. Can't touch that. Okay, now I need to rally our troops over here, correct where they're all going. We're going to need more Fabbers. Should aggressively Fabberize at this point, I think. And take this metal down here, make this ours. Especially stop our sub-commanders stealing it all. We're doing alright. Let's start pushing up here. His base is here. We can move to him. Oh, we could have button that side, I suppose. No. Don't like this terrain at all. Yeah, that's gonna suck taking that. Probably have to come in this way, maybe? Okay, he's going to mass tier 2 air. Less worried about tier 2 air than I would be if he's going to say tier 2 land. Okay. Grab these feathers. Go over to help the commander so he can build a bit faster. Let's see if this tech, in actual fact, good build. I should have really built radar. Maybe we can do it after he's built there. They're going to be forced. We've got the troops to take that out there. Gonna make sure we don't give him too much time, or he's gonna tier 2 up. He's gonna tier 2 his eco, and then we're gonna be in trouble. So let's, yeah. Oh, actually, let's just go straight for him. Start rallying troops over here. Let's not bother sweeping around here, or at least not with the main force. Let's just send part of them to clean that up. We'll get them to build together so they can steal them faster rather than fighting one another. Let's put these guys. Okay, so he's built his tier 2 out here, which is going to be easy to attack, so that's quite nice. The troops rallying at place. Okay, so this is looking better for us. I'm happy with how this is going. I wonder if we can push his commander. Probably can, actually. Go for it. Let's move. Wait for these guys to catch up first. Yeah, see, Blue just builds a bit of everything. It's got some vehicles, got some bots, got some. There's no real one size fits all. Hornets. Let's ignore them. Bit of a one-size-fits-all approach. This, I think, Blue's the balanced faction, so I'm really not hugely worried. They're definitely the weakest faction. Going to be the easiest to take it early on, I think. So, I think we've made the right approach here, focusing on them. Struggling for metal. Doing okay. Yeah, doing okay. Do we have any idle feathers? No. Let's make sure he's still going to build. Perfect. Okay, we're going to get the commander. Perfect. Oh yeah, he didn't expand out too far at all. Wasn't too bad. I wasn't doing bad actually for economy. He had more troops. Yeah, see? Sub-commanders. Sub-commanders for the win. Very useful. 12 minutes for 2 commanders. Not too bad at all, I say. Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's see what we've got here. Oh my goodness, this sucks. Alright, so basic bot tech. If we have basic vehicle tech, I don't think this is useful. We don't need bots. Yeah, I don't think bots are going to be useful to us. We're generally going on the back foot, so I think bots are weaker in Galactic War than would be in a multiplayer game. Usually because you're going to have to just strong arm the enemy. You can't be doing all this raiding around the edges. You're going to go straight for the gut punch. Yeah, reduces metal cost of all orbital vehicles. Well, we don't really need any. My orbital strategy is going to be build orbital feather, build gate, rush through gate and destroy everything. So again, the data bank seems the most useful thing here. So we're just going to grab that and hope to run more useful technologies later on. So I'm not happy taking on the boss planet just yet. Let's nibble around the edges a bit more and see if we can't boost our tech. I want to get some kind of tier 2 before we go into the boss fight. For Orbital, I would rather have the ability to go tier 2 economy into nukes and then lay waste to the enemy with nukes than I do. Well, at least I want a tier 2 economy. Otherwise, we're just going to be overwhelmed by the number of commanders and the fact that they get their own little planets. Oh, okay. So there's two enemy commanders here. That's a surprise. But again, okay, nice. Great big open space to work with here. This is nice. Fortunately, it spawns. I'd rather spawn on this side, but whatever. Well, I don't like this. This sucks. Where the hell are you going to build? So we're going to go to number 2. Yeah, we're going to go to number 2, and I guess, and probably out this way. Okay, so let's mark that. Let's go. And I think we're going to take a relatively similar approach. Probably go more boilers than infernos this time, though. All right, so our sub-commander's over there. We'll try and grab that melt before he does. Have that first, actually. Ran to a bit of a metal store last time, I think, due to yeah, this is not great factory planning here by me. Let's send you straight over here. Probably get up some anti-air at that point. You just go straight over here, grab all that stuff. We'll see if it's taken. I'm going to assume that side's probably not taken, that the enemy are probably in this direction. Be fine for me, because they're the sub-commanders to deal with them. If this is here, then I have to take a very aggressive approach.
Hostile forces detected.
Yeah, air scout, but hard to tell exactly where that came from. Our base. Right. So again, we're just going through relatively standard opening here. Build up our forces.
Enemy detected.
Oop, where is it? No. Just the other enemy's forces getting detected, so that's fine. Let's put some spinners in the mix here. Always going to want a lot of spinners. Look at there, then a couple. Energy, let's keep that up. Hurry not grab this metal here. Oh my god. Okay, he's not taking this metal very quickly, maybe we can steal it. From my ally! But we are working together! Ah, enemy commander, there we go. Where is he? Okay, so that's great. He's right there. Okay, so we haven't found the other commander. Ah, here he is. Stop there. Okay, so he's over from this direct. One of them. Maybe that was just an air feather from him, though. My scout didn't find anything apart from this here. Oh, at least we got the anti-air up. Totally taking that off my ally. Okay, so let's go over here. Taking this stuff. Owning these areas. He hasn't taken. This isn't his either. Where the hell is this other guy? This is one base, right? We just scouted here. He's not here. Oh, okay, he's over here. Building pelters. Let's go put a stop to that. Yeah. I'm going to put a stop to this nonsense. Okay, so at least we know where the guy we're going to be fighting is. What? I'm not going to let go of that. Okay, so again, getting right in his face, getting in there early. We're going for more boilers than infernos this time, though. It's going to make it hard to take out the buildings, but it will make it easy to tackle his army. And I think with this kind of open map, that's probably a better approach for us. Let's keep away from those infernos, though. And just keep skirting around the edges, nibble away at a base. Okay, so we've got enough metal to keep expanding at this point. Get another guy out, and we can start working on the energy production we're going to need. Got the factories. Okay, so very happy with how this is going. My ally needs to get a bit more involved, but fine, he's acting as a buffer. Plus, we're stealing his metal, so there is that. Right, let's just get them actively attacking at this point. Haven't seen the commander, but again, we're just going to start wearing down his production. So this is working out nicely for us. No second planet for them to escape to or surprise us from, so that's good. Okay, there you are. Let's go grab metal. Oh, you. And start producing some energy, because otherwise we're going to run into trouble with that. Again, doing okay from energy though, which is a nice. I've been balancing my economy a lot better today than I have been in the past, so that's nice. I'm learning. Okay, guys, if you can just shoot that tank, that'd be great. Okay, so you're idle.
Enemy command detected.
Okay. Gather up our forces. We've done some good damage here. I think we've got enough guys to overwhelm that commander. Turn away for you, we can as us. Keep the building between us and him. Let's see. We've always got to have anti-air. The AI does. Every AI faction is going to have a decent amount of air coming at you. We can do a drive-by. So we right-click on the commander to target him. That makes him the priority target for units even when they're moving. But that way we don't have them standing still, bunching up and being great uber-cannon targets. Make sure they're still prioritizing him. Okay, that's what we're doing here. Right, let's keep grabbing metal. Okay, we're going to kill that commander. Yep, so move the troops away, try and minimise the number we lose in explosion. Where's the best place to rally to fight this guy going to be? Probably here. We're coming through the exposed area. This looks like it could get messy.
Enemy command detected.
Okay, gonna rally our troops up, and I really need a fabber to help this commander, because we're not spending our metal fast enough. Really should have put the factory. I should have been building this way at this point. Try and keep the factories closer, but it's fine. I'm just going to build this turret, take out all the stuff, and then secure it against any ground attacks. Build another turret, and then we'll grab that metal. And let's start the push. And let's manually target here. Okay, I think that's a mistake. Just running into tons of turrets for no good reason there. Get over here. Away from the turrets! Or at least away from the dual laser zone of death. Oh, that looks a bit like a mistake. I think I'll take it out before we get there. Keep pushing! Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay. We have ourselves an invasion. He's well pinned in at this point. Got no expansion possibilities here. We're now slowly taking this space here. This is looking good. I'm very happy with this. Ooh, tier 2? No, I don't think so. Just shut that down. You were supposed to have the commander, weren't you? More expansions. Things to do. Pick for idle fabbers. This is one rotating the globe and just spamming the idle fabber hotkey. Okay, there's nothing. We're good. You keep attacking. The attack's going. Right, we're just squeezing him. And eventually we'll find the commander. We'll have a big enough concentration of troops. We're just going to stop him producing his own armies. Pull back here. Okay, there's his commander. Let's start getting our squeeze on. Oh yeah, this is looking very nice. Very happy with this. Yeah, we should definitely be building more stuff. Is that really planned? Is that planned by me or is that planned by my ally? Anyway, enough worrying about that sort of nonsense. Let's get on with winning the damn war. Take out these laser turrets. Yeah, apparently this laser turret as well. Laser turret. And we'll go for the commander. Otherwise, the cumulative effect of laser turrets can become quite nasty after a while. As we can see, from the fact that we're getting slaughtered. It's just that one turret. It's just that one turret, guys. Really? Come on. Come on now. Put it together. Okay, this is better. Still not producing their factories fast enough, but we've got a guy over there now, so that's going to sort of fix itself. Where we can go from here? No, so probably just start producing more factories. Right, just idle fabbers. I'm not really worried about what's going on, but appear to be energy relying on allied energy right now. Okay, let's enough of this nonsense. Where are you? Let's add some infernos into all the factory queues. Because right now we're having a lot of difficulty in some very closed up terrain. And that's really a sign that bowlers aren't cutting it at this point. Yeah, we're just squeezing him in now. Making very hard work this finale. Should have probably switched to Infernos a little earlier there. Finish this off, but he's not getting out. He's not going anywhere. He is as contained can be. Eco's looking good, but we are spending it. That's good too. Keep those queues going. Always keep producing. Always keep re-rallying as well. There's no point having units sitting all the way back here. Not useful to anyone. Still producing energy. Right, yeah, that's working. It's all good. Finish. It did. Alright, let's go. Let's win this. Okay, so we target the commander and then we get them to move because you don't want the little pause and shoot, because then as he walks away, you're delaying how often they attack him. Better to target him and then keep moving so you keep pace with him. So, another victory. Work out too shabbily at all, I think. Hopefully, we're going to get some good tech out of this one. Right. So let's grab that tech. Ah, this is nice. Improved fabricated build arms. That increased build speed and factory build by 50% and reduces energy usage by 50%. That is a glorious tech. We're going to take metal. We're going to be a bit more aggressive with our metal taking, but it basically means we're building twice as fast for no additional energy usage. Not twice as fast. Sorry, 50% faster for no additional energy usage whatsoever. Well, actually, in fact, reduced energy usage, I think, isn't it? If we've got a 50% increase, but we've halved. It's the wrong time for me to do any kind of mathematics, you know. That time is in another lifetime. Right, now, is that going to be enough? I'm still not happy to take this boss world yet. Oh, actually, maybe. He's only got one moon. It's not massive, and that's a gas giant. Are we gonna have we'll have orbital fab as standard, so we could get jigs up. We now get Avengers as standard as well, and that'll be enough to contest this. You don't need the fancy stuff like the lasers or what have you. It'd be enough, I think. If we have 3 commanders and we need to get on that moon, whatever, let's risk it. I think we've got enough. We've got enough tech here. We've got the extra armor. We can always get the commander of the front lines. We haven't done it so far because I'm not an aggressive commander player, but you know, if we need to, we can give it a try. She's probably going in that speed boost actually. You can run in Uber cannon and then leg it. That actually might have been better than the armor. I'll have to try that next time. So this is our first attempt at the orbital map. Hopefully this will prove some useful lessons. It's primarily about that I know a lot of players have difficulty on Galactic War with orbital maps, and the new Galactic War doesn't have as many of them as it did before. I know there used to be a lot of orbital maps, including the very first map you could run across could be orbital. It's not the case anymore. The system's been redesigned. Oh, of course! Blue only has 1 commander. I suspect he's got a resource boost, but even so, okay. Tricky. If I had Tech 2, this would be a no-brainer. We'd go here. Because this is C, and naval force is not going to be useful on the planet, and they just win by nukes. But we don't have nukes, and we don't have nukes. And getting onto an established, well, we can gate here. If he's got naval, and we gate here. Might not be so bad, but we can't use a force from the moon on this planet. Where do we think the sub-commander is going to spawn? I reckon the sub-commander will spawn on the moon, because I think the metal density is better. I think he'll come up here. I've got the crappy spawns, so he's probably got better spawns up here. So I think he'll take the moon, so I can secure the planet. Such is the plan. And maybe I won't bother with navals. Too much naval water. And if he goes narwhals, air isn't going to cut it. I'm running out of time. I think we'll go with 3. We'll go with air and naval. And if sub-commander spawns here, we'll quickly get a land presence and rush orbital up there. We outnumber him 2 to 1. I don't care what resource bonus he's got. That's not going to be enough to beat us. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. We'll kick off with air. Oh god, is he spawned here? Damn it! Why couldn't you spawn up there? Whatever. Let's push that and then narwhals. And then the commander for some reason has all sorts of issues building. The fab will be able to take that. For some reason the commander can't. Okay. Oh, of course, I'm trying to build air that I don't have. I'm an idiot. I have no air. So that's going to make this trickier. If Faber can build there. Yeah, that'll definitely make this harder. I don't want to invest too heavily in naval if he's not on this planet. We don't want to go that way. Dead end. Take these 3. These. That way, Piranha. Let's go. Let's not go that way. Let's go over here. There. Down the coasts.
Enemy detected.
Ah, he isn't this planet. Oh, that's going to simplify matters immensely then. Okay. That's going to make our life a lot easier. No, I'm going to send the narwhals with the fabbers. Okay, already struggling for metal. Expand faster, Fabbers. Expand faster.
Enemy commander detected.
Where is he? Okay, he's naval. So where are you? Oh! Oh, really? Oh, that's really convenient. Oh, okay. Let's get all the ships over here. All the factories rally there. We can bottle this right up. We'll keep a scout here just in case he tries to put another naval presence down. But yeah, we can just bottle him up there. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Change that to subs. No, what was sub? Another one was subs. Depends whether the commander stays in the water or not. That's the problem. The narwhals. Yeah, he's liable to get out of that water and walk onto the shore. So maybe walkers instead. Just get this going. Probably do another scout around there. Get you and a piranha guard there. Guard against his potential expansions. Don't bomb my poor piranha. You could do this forever, but there's no point because he's going to die. Poor piranha. Barely knew they. Right, we're going to have to put narwhals over here then, I guess. He's trying to go orbital. We gotta stop that. Can't be putting up with that nonsense. I'm just gonna try and rush him. No, I don't want too many orcas because I don't want if his commander's underwater, I don't want to be stuck fighting a commander that we can't attack. And orcas have no torpedoes. And by selecting all ships, of course, and I've now abandoned sending narwhals over there. I've got to stop doing that. Send you right here. Actually, let's send 2 of you.
Insufficient metal.
Right. Oh, he's trying to go orbital. He might already be there, actually. We should be careful about that. Let's get an orbital radar up. Okay, so that's down. Hopefully, he didn't have time to build anything out of it. Let's now open that commander toward torpedo launcher. So the commander is nasty against ships. Okay, so we've lost Favors. Not replacing these guys. Okay, trying to get tier 2 now. Stop this nonsense. A lot of orcas coming out. Yeah, not having air is a pain. Should probably put something on land. I can manage to sneak a factory on. Do need more metal though. Let's just keep blowing up this base. It's going to work out as fine for us. We just need to make sure he hasn't got the resources to get off this planet. Hopefully not get off this planet anyway. Again, the orcas, because I think he's going to start running out of the water soon. Now, so commander's got orbital radar. Let's have a look. Yes, nothing. Okay, we're good. Mass producing walkers. What else? Gonna have so much air. Oh, really? He better run. So, shut down his naval base now.
Additional metal extractors required. Taking fire.
Oops. You. Right here is the. Let's got a gate. What the hell? Did he manage to build that? Well, he thinks he's getting off planet. Probably because he had the orbital launcher earlier, so he thought he was going to abandon planet that way. Don't think he's... I haven't seen anything. No indication he's got off the planet. No, he can't build it because of the trees, I think. He can't reclaim them. So you can build it there. That one? No. Damn. Okay. I'll just give up on that then. We'll go do it with the commander. So the reason we're not making a more aggressive push to the land is we're leaving that just to the sub-commander. There's really no reason for us to be there right now. Alright, let's start making a push, and I think we can start adding a few more orcas in here then. Definitely getting rid of all the subs at this point. Hopefully we can take him out, because I think he's pretty stuck at this point. There's nowhere for him to go. Oh, he did get something off there. I saw something launch. That an Astraeus? Well, he's not going to get that near the commander, so that's alright. Yeah, that commander's dead. He can't get away. That Astraeus can't make it down to the commander. So I think we're alright. And there we go. Not too bad at all. Just put a stop to those orbital shenanigans that he was trying to pull off. Thankfully, this... Oh, see? He did get over there. Cheeky devil. Cheeky, cheeky devil. Did he have a resource bonus? Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, he did. A... Running a 2.25 resource bonus there. Yeah, it's not too bad to come up against, because he was in a pretty terrible spot there. That was really the worst place he could have spawned. It was so easy to shut him down. And then he's got this nice natural defense there because it's a land attack, but unfortunately when your enemy's just outside your only naval exit, really screwed. And my sub-commander had shut down the land exit, so without him managing to get his command off planet. When did he get over there then? Have a look. I want to see this. Oh, there it goes. That from the first. Oh, when did you manage to sneak that off just before we blew it up? Oh, okay. By the time we got there, he'd already built the Astraeus. Oh, damn. Just a little too late. Again, if we hadn't found him so early, we'd have made a much more aggressive orbital push there. You can see his income. Massive. But he can't spend it. Because, again, we're in his face, shutting him down. That's what you got to do. That's a reason. Again, look at this resource bonus. It's a reason you can't afford to play passively in Galactic War, because that resource bonus there, that's him going Tech 2 and nuking you really quickly. Especially if you leave him on here, this planet. He's going to take over this whole planet. It's going to move his command over there. It's going to become your worst nightmare. You get in his face, shut that down. Yeah, I think we did all right there. Not too bad. No orbital invasion necessary at all. Let us see what we have in terms of tech. Oh, the efficiency tech, my favourite tech ever. This is definitely the best tech. Maybe the second best tech in Galactic War. Which, yeah, a 0.25, well, 1.25%, a 1.25 increase on all your resources. So you've now got your own little resource bonus. And additional metal energy storage. How can you say no to that? And now look, now we've got all these nice, juicy, neutral systems that we can go into. Ah, base. Yes, please. Because any techs we grab as well, our sub-commander is going to get to use. So this is where we become an absolute monster. Look at this. Crew commander build arms. Same as that factory in Fab 1. Oh, we are... At this point, we are monstrous. Okay, this is beastly. All we need is tier 2. And at that point, we are effectively invincible. Right, let's do one more before I close this video down, because we haven't really done a really good orbital play yet. And I would like to try and do one. So let's stack the system here, which should, I think, be a 2-commander system, because it's probably it's a little deeper. But with all these techs, yeah, this is a good reason as well. Don't go straight for the multi-planet ones early on, because they are a little trickier. It is going to take you longer. You can't get as in their face as you can with a single planet, so it gives them more time to prepare, more time to make use of whatever advantages they have over you. For example, Tech 2 when you don't have it. Oh, okay, so no, only one of these... I see this green circle, only one of them is a starting planet, so both these enemy commanders are going to be on this planet. But what they are going to do is get off that planet fast and come over here. And we don't want to let that happen, so let's try going for some kind of orbital rush, I think. I think we can probably kill them even if they do get over here, but without nukes, it's going to be tricky. So... yeah, I think... we will... ooh, it's nice terrain out there. Actually, bots wouldn't have been bad on this map. Bots would not have been bad on this map at all. Alright, let's start here, I guess. And then we'll try for some kind of orbital rush. We've got the efficiency text now that should make that possible. Oh, and let's get some air up as well. Let's go find the enemy. But control the skies. We don't need as much early energy either now, because of the fact we have all these efficiency techs. So we're going to reduce the number of power plants we're building early on. That's a commander spawn. There he is. Oh my good god, that's a terrible spawn. Well, at least he's not stealing our stuff. Yeah, we're just going to focus on fighters early on. Let's grab this early metal and then we're going to try... get that out. Let's... another one of those out. Let's get a couple. Actually, we're going to go let's go mass fabbers here. And just wildly and irresponsibly expand in this general direction. And there he is. Right, that's one of them. That's...
enemy commander detected.
Right, we found one.
Enemy detected.
And our fighting's around there. He's getting air fabbers. And Orange, I think, is quite air happy. So we're going to go over there and punish this nonsense. We don't want him to scout us just yet. So let's shoot those down. I don't think he's scouted us yet, actually. So this is good. Let's see if we can pick up those air fabbers. Oh, yeah, I saw. Now he scouted us. Oh well. Oop, 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 oop. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, one air fabber down. Let's pick up this other one. Second air fabber down. Okay, not bad at all. Right. Where's the other commander? Right, I need to catch up with my Faber play. Get you down there actually, because it could well be. Ah, no, not over here yet. Okay. Let's throw a bomber into the mix. So a couple of bombers actually. Deal with this, and let's start moving some troops up. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't thrown any spinners in. Probably don't need as many because we've got fighters, but I never like to rely on that. Okay. Yeah. I'll go for the orbital Faber rather than the Astraeus, because I'd rather just get a teleporter straight up. Actually, no, maybe do the Astraeus? How far is this away? Is this in orbit? Now did the orbital Faber. And we can always build more gates if we lose one. Let's get the fighters over here. Blowing stuff up. Look at this. He's just trying to expand wildly. And we don't want to allow this at all. No thank you. No thank you. Alright, let's take those out. Do that. And then we'll get some anti-air up here, I think. Meanwhile, you can get some troops over here. Just expand. No, stay away from the commander, stay away from the commander. Go back, go back, go back, go back. Okay, we've got our orbital launcher going. This is good. Looking at well. Very happy. Oh, nicely done, sub-commander. Nice bit of play. Let's go bomb these guys. Ooh, ooh. Really? Okay, good. Here's the other one. Oh, and he's going orbital, but we're going to beat him there. We're totally going to beat him there. Here he goes. Hello, Faber. Let's go land right here. Okay, and then let's get that queued up. And bookmarked. Okay. Probably send our commander through that gate as well, I think. I'm going to keep the pressure on, and we're going to get on that planet as quickly as we can, because now we've got enough energy to be running that gate, so that's alright. Actually, while we're waiting, let's make sure we really have got the energy to run that gate. We haven't dedicated anyone to building energy yet. Yep. Give him a number. Oh, well, whatever. Right, let's go. Take this territory as quickly as we can. Let's also get up some air, because that's the one thing we can't bring with us. And then we can use that to patrol and take everything. I'm not going to be building with him just now, because that's going to be sucking up our resources if we do that. And I don't think it's necessary. Okay, how are we doing over here? Is that guy not doing anything? Kill him then. Okay, he's raiding us down here. Okay, so we're putting bombers. Here we go. Bombers and air feathers on patrol everywhere. I'm gonna want to get some more feathers up. So, the hell's the guy we were attacking? Yeah. Why are they all like? Oh, there was a respawn to the enemy there. Now I'm losing track of what I'm doing. So he's trying to get on the. He's trying to get over here. Okay, Air Force, go over here. We've got bombers. We do, great. Take that nonsense out.
Enemy commander detected.
Both down the planet, right? Good. Do a flyby. See what's going on. Don't want to. I'm not too worried about these Avengers. Not going to do a lot with that. I'm going to go take that up. Oh, yep, good. Isle Fabbers, yes. Grab those. Did we take that? We did. to take all the metal on this planet as quickly as we can. And finally, you can just focus on building up more production. Alright, keep building. And then we're going to just funnel all of that stuff back into the back down to this planet here, where the war's actually going to be won. So I'm feeling pretty confident how we got this locked down now. See, he's trying to come through. He's building a little radar, whatever. The only thing we've got to watch out for is if he goes tier 2 on the ground on this planet, we're going to have to be very careful about that. Because we have no way of defending against nukes if he decides to go to that route. Oh, turn this off. Let's see, has he built any... He's building them. I don't think he's building them over here. Let's see if we can sneak some cheeky anchors in. Around the edges of his base. Oh, there we go. Here's the tier 2 he's trying to build. Let's see if he's done it yet. Oh, he hasn't. Great. Let's pick that off before we can get it done. No. Oh, he's got his commander working though. Oh, you suck. Okay. 5. Let's keep him going. Keep him going. Okay, looking good. Now, once that's done, I guess we just spam a whole load of energy here. Okay. Alright. Get this force. Them over here. Gotta keep pushing on both bases. And we have managed to sneak. Oh, he's shooting that down though. But that's alright. Let's produce some more. We've got plenty of energy and metal going on right now, so we may as well use this factory. Actually, while we're at it. He can't help the commander, but maybe one of the ground ones can. Right. In that case, let's fly this guy over here. If we can't get away with putting an anchor there. Ah, these members. You go help the commander. Right. Yes. It's going. Keep all troops going through that teleporter. Otherwise, it's not helping us at all. And keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Pushing. It's looking okay. This is looking okay indeed. Got to keep being aggressive. Keep attacking. But that's part of the. Oh, a good chance to get this commander maybe. So this is a good part. This is an important part of the orbital play. You got to keep being aggressive. Again, really the same thing. Everything in Galactic War. It's all about being as aggressive as you possibly can be. I don't think we're going to make much progress going that way. Great, got him. That's one down. Now we can focus all of our efforts and troops over here. I think for you. Now we've got to be careful because we've got this tier 2 here. Really, let's do a little flyby of his base, get the latest intel on what's going on in there. Nothing much. Oh, he's shutting down his his factories aren't running. He must really be struggling now for energy and metal then. Let's push. Perhaps more spinners actually. We've probably got like a billion of these guys now. This is how not to use your orbital fabbers. Alright, let's push this commander. We've got this guy. Yeah. Okay, let's turn this factory off. We don't need all these guys. We don't need quite this many. Whatever. Let's just spam the planet with this stuff. There we go. I don't really know what to do with all these guys, but whatever. I've got this approach. Yeah. say you're going to change to Infernos, you're going to change to Infernos, you're going to change to Infernos, and you're going to change to Infernos. Keep the troops coming, keep the troops coming. We probably, there we go, got shutters out. Put this commander right under, that's irritating, but not much we can do about it. But his commander's pretty screwed at this point, I think. Oh no, don't get back to the base. Come back out! Come back out! You suck. Alright. We're going to need to bunch up then, because otherwise we're never going to survive. Yeah, got too many, that angst. Just picking them off if they keep coming in the line. Factories. Troops going through. Yay! Still looking good. Very happy. We've got this planet locked down as locked down can be. Bombers everywhere. Fighters shooting down Avengers. Yeah. Do we have any Babbers? Doing nothing. Oh, we are lacking for metal though. We should have taken all this and this. It's a bit of sloppy play there in the end game. That's going to cost us actually, because it's meaning we're taking longer to win this than we should. Actually, that's probably because we're running all these guys here. I just stop these guys. Finish this one. Right, we'll stop. Right, that saved us a huge amount of metal. There we go. Right. Now we've got more metal on the way. Okay, I think we've got the troops to push again. Should probably be just making some Avengers here. Right, let's just spam Avengers. And we'll slowly recover our metal situation. Mess as it is. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, we've got him. GG's. There you go, still 2 5 days. This tiny base though, completely restricted. Sub-commander on one side, me on the other side. The one chance was going to be getting on here, which we shut down. Especially early days, if we have this air force, they've got to keep an eye on that to make sure that they haven't managed to land something. You got your patrolling bombers, and that's great and all, but you need to fight. If they start building a teleport, you're really just going to get your whole air force over there to bomb it. Because if troops get through, then you're in trouble. Yeah, I think, again, that went well. And all those techs add up, so if you're playing multi-planet, you want all these different technologies. If I could just get tier 2... Okay, so that's tempting, you see. That's complete air tech is very tempting. Because that's going to give us nukes, and with the efficiencies we've got, that's what I'd want next. It's not... I don't want tier 2 air as such, as I want tier 2 economy. So any tier 2 tech would have done. I quite like the air one because it's very easy to get all to handle multiple nukes with tier 2 air. You can just sort of stick them on a patroller of your nukes and they'll just help you speed build them. And that's going to win you orbital games later on. So I think hopefully that has been of use to you in how you play Galactic War. I think we've covered single planet maps, we've covered the meta technologies, we've covered how to do an orbital having to cover an orbital map like that one. The other thing we haven't really covered is if you had people starting on different planets. Now that's a lot rarer in the new Galactic War. It doesn't happen anywhere near as often. You're really only going to see that in a couple of the boss setups. And in those instances, my recommendation is you make sure for the boss missions that aren't blue, that you have nukes, because I think it's way easier to spam out nukes efficiently and then to lay waste to enemy planets than it is to actually try and invade those planets. The enemies will almost always have that resource advantage over you. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a real grind to invade them, but you can rush and spam nukes, and as long as you lock down your own planet, then you can defeat them. Another tip I'd say is that when you have a choice of spawning on different planets, you should always choose. Generally, you're going to want to choose the smaller planet with dense metal. on one of the boss missions, I don't remember which faction it is, you have a choice between a small metal planet and a larger normal desert planet. And the desert planet has more metal on it, but the small metal planet has really densely packed metal, and I highly recommend you always take that planet because it's so much easier to powerhouse your economy and then just to spam out whatever you need to invade the other planet. It's also very much easier to defend that small metal planet against orbital attacks by the AI. Plus the AI will tend to split its commanders between different planets, whereas which allows you to quickly take out one of them on the small planet, because then again you can just like Inferno rush them, get in their face, and then after that you then go down the either go the nuke spam route, or if you don't have nukes, then you're just going to want to get a gate up on the other planet as quickly as possible and get a presence. And I would recommend once you've got that gate down and that presence in place, you go air, because you can bring ground troops across from another planet. You can't bring air, and air is going to be your biggest problem early on. You're going to see the AI immediately try and bomb your teleporter into the ground, so you're going to want to bring spinners through the gate early on, and you're going to want to get an air presence to shoot down any other attempts to take it back and to deal with any bombing attempts of your troops later on. But once you've got a foothold, again, the standard rules taken out the AI apply. The other thing you've got to be careful about is letting it get up tier 2 and then building up nukes, because if you just sit back and let the AI build, it's going to just out-tech you. Because you're never going to have as many techs as the AI does. Later on, the AI is going to have resource boosts, which are going to take it even above some of your efficiency boosts. It won't have speed boosts like you have, but it will have much bigger economies, and then it can nuke you into the ground. So be very careful about that. Really, in Galactic War, you just got to be aggressive, get in their face. Don't sit back and react to what the AI is doing. You have to get in the AI's face and take them out. Especially when there's multiple commanders, focus on one and take it out as quickly as possible. So you can then you can focus all your energy on the other one. Just maybe whittle around the edges of the second commander, stop its expansion a little. Don't let it get completely out of control, but don't try and take on both at the same time, because you'll split your forces and you end up losing. So this was the eSports.com guide to Galactic War. I hope you found it helpful. Please leave any thoughts you have in the comments below. There will also be some text accompanying this video on eSports.com, which summarizes some of the lessons that were in this Galactic War. As I said, this is currently in the public test environment. This is not the live release, so it's possible that some of the metagame elements may change between now and release, but I think you should find that any of the rules from this video will still apply even after release. So I have been Quitch, and thank you very much for listening.